Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Snug Wrestling. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And now, making his way to the podcast studio all the way from Sacramento, California, he eats, sleeps, and breathes pro wrestling. He is the best self-proclaimed pro wrestling analyst in the world. Wrestling is still real to him, and he is here to keep good wrestling alive. He is the host of Snug Wrestling Podcast, the one, the only Edgar Avila.
What is up? What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Snug Wrestling, the podcast where wrestling is still real with me, your host. My name is Edgar, world's greatest wrestling pro analyst in the world, and this is episode number 73. We're going to be doing a quick preview for AEW Dynamite. I was going to do one for Monday Night Raw, but I got completely lazy, if I'm going to be honest, because I got completely wasted this weekend, and I'm still recovering from that. And please excuse my voice. It is really fucked up right now. And Monday Night Raw is going on right now as we speak, so it wouldn't make any sense to do a preview for Monday Night Raw because it's already happening. But we're going to do one for AEW Dynamite at least. We do have some of the matches and some of the segments that are scheduled for Dynamite already, so why the hell not? And Dynamite is still a couple days away, so we got plenty of time for that. And I'm going to do my best to get all of you that are listening excited for this next episode of AEW Dynamite as much as possible, as much as me, because this should be a really fun show. Love it or hate it, either way. If you love it for the wrestling, or if you hate it, or if you just love to hate it, or if you just like to make fun of it, either way, it does not matter as long as you enjoy it. That's the whole point of this. There's so many things that can happen on this show, and let's see if we can predict some of them. So let's get into the preview. This is going to be AEW Dynamite taking place this Wednesday, October 18th. Kyle Fletcher versus Kenny Omega. Fletcher, he's been getting a crack at a mini solos run here. He's been having some one-on-one action versus the likes of Danielson and now Kenny Omega. He's been trying to stay busy since his partner is MIA due to injury. Mark Davis, get well soon. No one wants to see Kyle Fletcher have a solos run with the top guys. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. Kyle Fletcher was wrestling in the place of Sammy Guevara with the Don Callis family a few weeks ago, so it would make sense that Kyle Fletcher would challenge Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega just said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Does this mean that Kyle Fletcher is with the Don Callis family now? Someone please give me some answers. Kenny Omega is most indubitably going to win this match, and I don't care what anyone says. Penta versus Jay White. This is going to be a cold match, but since Jay White and his crew have been making a lot of waves as of late, for better or for worse, mostly worse, Jay White needs to win this match and every single match that he's involved in from now until Full Gear, because Jay White is going to be going up against the real champ CM Punk. No, I'm just kidding. MJF. Jay White needs to get these wins so he can look really strong when that time comes to face MJF at Full Gear for the Triple B Championship in the main event. Sting will be addressing the fans to announce that he is signing a new 15-year contract with AEW. I'm totally kidding. That would be ridiculous because Sting is a senior citizen, damn near. Sting is rumored to retire soon, and I think that's great. I think that's a good idea because if Sting goes through one more table in AEW, then Sting will probably be forced to retire. So at least this way, he's going out on his own terms. We'll also be seeing timeless Toni Storm, and I wonder, now that Shida is the champion, will Toni Storm go for the belt once again? I don't think Toni Storm needs the championship belt right now, since Toni Storm has managed to get herself way over with the fans with this new gimmick that she's doing. But if you add some gold to it, it can't hurt her either. And it would also add some more prestige, some more meaning to the championship if you do put it on Toni Storm. Nothing against Shida, but Toni Storm is just really fun fucking great right now. Jim Ross is going to be having a sit-down interview with Nick Wayne and his mom. Tony Schiavone made the announcement that on Wednesday, Nick is going to be interviewed by JR. Oh, and by the way, your mom will be there. Nick, you've been a very, very bad boy, and we are telling your mama on you. It's like JR is the principal, and Nick Wayne is going to the office. The poster announcement from AEW just says Nick Wayne and his mom. They didn't even put her name, like, what's your name? Nick Wayne's mom. But this is probably going to be some type of explanation for Nick Wayne's choices. If he hasn't explained himself already, I don't recall Nick Wayne actually giving a full reason of why he joined Christian Cage. I mean, we've heard it from Christian, but I don't think we've gotten Nick Wayne's side of the story yet. And the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. We don't know who's all going to be in it. One thing is for sure is that Juice Robinson will be there, and we know this because Juice Robinson announced that last week in AEW Dynamite with that segment that a lot of people got really upset at AEW for. That stunt they did with the quarters that Juice Robinson pulled out when MJF was out there during that segment. I had a really bad feeling about that one. I guess there is no such thing as bad publicity, but this is really, really bad publicity. The winner of this battle royal is going to face MJF for his Dynamite Diamond Ring. And poor MJF, he has the biggest target in pro wrestling on his back today. You got people coming for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, for the Triple B, for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships as well. People like Samoa Joe. You got people trying to frame MJF, pretending to be MJF. Adam Cole's other buddies, Mike and Matt Taven, they're also kind of involved with MJF. The Bullet Club Gold, and you got the tag team division over at Ring of Honor also with their eyes set on the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships, and everyone is coming after MJF. He's involved in like 15 different storylines right now, it seems like. That's not a complaint. The more MJF we can get on this program, the better for us and also for AEW. What are you guys looking forward to the most for this AEW Dynamite on Wednesday? Let me know. Hit me up at Snug Wrestling. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk soon.